What's up guys, today we're gonna create portal in Blender. Select the cube X then delete, Shift A on the curve, add circle RX90 and click enter to rotate the circle, S to rescale it to make it bigger, something like that. Go on this icon and on the geometry, open geometry, choose extrude a little bit. On the bevel add a little bit more depth. Now right click and choose, wait guys, convert to mesh right here. Now you want to go on the particle system and choose particle system on this plus. I'm gonna travel and bring this circle by GZ up, something like that. If you don't know how to navigate, go on the view, navigation, walk navigation, right click, assign shortcut, Shift F VSAD, you can travel. Now if I'm gonna click spacebar, those particles just falling down, so we must turn down the gravity. So scroll down and on the fields weight or whatever right here, open this, turn the gravity down. And if I'm gonna go on the first frame and click spacebar, I got this kind of effect. Now what next? I'm gonna increase the number of particles, something like maybe 500,000. It's already how to say, it looks like a portal. Yes, you can of course add force fields, so we're gonna add some force fields. I'm gonna show you. So Shift A, first on the mesh, add UV sphere, select the circle, and on the render choose object and select this eyedropper right here on this circle. So we got this kind of circles effects. Yes, circle object on this portal. Now what next? You can on the right here show emitter, enable this on the render view, and on the viewport display you can do this, enable this show emitter, so we don't see the circle. We got this kind of effect. Now Shift A, we're gonna add some force field, so add maybe force, go on this icon, and I'm gonna maybe turn this -1. I got this kind of effect, as you can see. If I'm gonna go on the render view, this is how it looks. I'm gonna decrease the number of the size of the particles, so select the circle, go right here, and on the render you can just turn this a little bit down, something like 0.02. This looks like that. You can of course play around on the force field if you want to have different effect. So select the force field, go on this icon, and you can choose minus. The particles just gonna fall down to the, as you can see, to the force field. Or maybe you can just add positive number, so the particles just gonna, as you can see, have this kind of effect. So play around on the values. What do you want? What kind of portal you want to achieve? And of course you can select the force field and change the force field right here to maybe add vortex, I'm sorry, or turbulence. I'm gonna show you. I'm just adding vortex, and if I'm gonna just turn the value -2, I got this kind of effect, this kind of portal, as you can see. And you want to add some material, so select the sphere, go on the materials and emission on the Blender kit. If you don't have Blender kit, just search for some emission material. Maybe I'm gonna add this one. Look at that. This looks like a stupid portal from some cheap movie. I'm just mumbling in this tutorial. Whatever, guys. So you can play around on the force field. Select the force field. I'm gonna hide the sphere. GZ. You can select this force field right here and choose maybe not vertex but turbulence. And see what kind of effect have. This is kind of effect like that. Minus, I got -3 almost. So yeah, very simple. The more particles you're gonna add, the better the results, but your PC gonna be lagging. So right here on the particle system, I just add, how to say it, 5 fives, as you can see. And I got this kind of effect. But if you're gonna add more particles, you're gonna have better effect, of course, yes. And you can of course adjust the scale of the sphere, or you can render this as a different kind of object, but sphere looks fine. So yeah, there you have it. If you want to render this, don't forget to go right here on this icon on the film, choose transparent background right here, establish some shot by 0. To go to the camera and VSAD, you can travel and establish some shot right here, something like that. And you're gonna have this kind of effect. Or maybe if you're gonna choose different ammunition right here on the materials, maybe I'm gonna add this one. I'm gonna have totally different color, yes. This looks kind of lame. So try different materials. If you don't have materials, just download from internet, guys. Download Blender Kit. Maybe I'm gonna add this red one. Why not? We have this kind of effect, and you can of course change the force field and play around on the values to have different effects on the particles. So don't forget right here on the force, go on this icon right here and play around on the, maybe not turbulence, magnetic. You can add magnetic and have different effect right here. As you can see, this looks like a portal too. Very simple. You must add good material, okay? I'm gonna add some emission, I'm sorry. This one. And you created a portal. Of course, you can reshape the spherical kind of shape if you want at the beginning. This is how we create a fucking portal, guys, in Blender. Very fast and easy. Using particle system. The more particles, the better the results, of course. So select. Maybe I'm gonna add 9 fives. I got this effect, as you can see. So yeah, subscribe if you like this content. Play around on the force field, guys. I just show you how to create different kind of shapes. Select the right here on the force, and once again I'm gonna maybe choose vertex, because vertex looks kind of fun. Got 3D kind of portal right here. I got -3 value, yes. You can play around. It's spin in different direction, of course, as you can see. Or maybe add turbulence. And you got this kind of effect. Play around on the force fields, guys. Subscribe if you like this content. I record this fast, but I am back on the channel, so that's fine. Bye guys.